Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes?
And please welcome...
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The strains of the national anthem of Colombia. That was impressive. Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Great defending, strong and determined. He's on it, can he get away? Cuts it by Embolo! And for a moment, time stood still. Lerma, Quintero, Munoz, and it's Quintero for Lerma. Cordoba, now can they get him away? And can he finish it?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Akanji. Nicely weighted ball. He's beaten the last man, and he shoots! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Colombia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And it's Lerma. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. There's the shot! That is delicious! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Thinks about the shot. Freuler. Colombia look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking for the run. Great work on the overlap. James Rodriguez. Colombia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Flings it across. Vargas. He's had it taken off him. And that's been won straight back. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Juan Quintero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Colombia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what a ball! And he's quick to get rid. And here's James. And it's Lerma. Shoots! And he's straight offside. Referee's given a throw. That is lovely. Jika did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Quintero. And here's James. And he's gone backward here. He's having a shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Colombia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Granit Xhaka. Alvedi. And it's Zakaria. Now it's Cordoba. And it's Quintero. Colombia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pressing high and with purpose. He is through here. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Freuler. Great vision. And he whips it in. He's cut it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? James. tries one from range. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Zakaria. It's Freuler.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Now it's Vargas. Engages and forces him off the ball. James Rodriguez, given the lift of his goal. And for the first half, that is that. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Colombia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. The second half is up and... It's James! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Colombia find a position of real strength now. Mojica has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Ball swung in. That's an excellent interception. Oh, it's come loose. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Cordoba. Quintero.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he is dashing away. Chance, surely! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's nice. And he's managed... James Rodriguez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's whipped it across. Valverde deals with that comfortably. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vargas. James Rodriguez currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Zakaria gets into a good position. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Quintero. Picked up, real chance! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Quintero. Now it's Cordoba. And it's James Rodriguez. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Lerma. Oh, nice touch. So much. It's James! Valverde gets it away. And again! It's a loose ball. Can he stop it going out? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Okafor. Zakaria. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that could set him on his way. Okafor. And here's Mbolo. Just eases him off the ball. Mbolo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a shot! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ah, he's given it away. James Rodriguez. That's good running with the ball. James purring for James Rodriguez! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And it's been taken short. Passes short and sharp. And it's James Rodriguez. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. So what can they conjure from this one? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, almost a sixth! No, again there's no way through. Quality ball. Now it's Okafor. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mojica, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Okafor. Lerma. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's James Rodriguez. Stood up well to him there. Granit Xhaka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That looks a cracking ball. And he's heaved it away. Oh, super find. He's got away. It's James! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Granit Xhaka, Freuler, Okafor. And that will be the final act. Colombia can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Timber spots it and intercepts. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Always onto this. Solid! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bellingham. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham. Messi. Davids demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Solot. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. That is ended up in no man's land. It's Lampard! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way for Bellingham! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target. Messi. And here's Solot.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Might be danger here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's whipped it across. And that's the keeper's ball. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a good ball out wide. And that's cause for mild irritation. Not the most accurate pass. Shot could be on. And he's straight offside. Dani Olmo. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Juve. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Serginho stood his ground strongly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Davids. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Lampard. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Chouameni. Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Messi going forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Romero is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. And this is Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Indonesia up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Indonesia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Messi. Davids. Messi.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Bouten defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Messi and Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And here's Dani Olmo, Rafael Leao. Can he finish? It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's picked solid! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Numero 17.
Tunisia with the lead.
Campo per il numero 11.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Totti, il numero 4.
Oh, super ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Stojkovic. Now it's Totti. Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, this looks sharp. Gerrard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Bellingham. Shevchenko. Floated through. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Stojkovic. It's Park Ji-soo. Serginho. Lampard. Now it's Sorloth. Adams makes the interception. Totti. And Stojkovic. Looking to play him in. Now the delivery. And that is expertly dealt with. Dani Olmo! Marquinhos lays it long. It's a searching pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Serginho. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard. Adams. Now Timber. Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. Shoots! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
He just
Mantap Bangas Turasen Jarinya.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop
Untuk
those.
Bang Boang, senam jari.
Device IBRP Bang.
Udah divisi 2 Bang Boang. Baru kemarin. Baru pertama kali masuk divisi 2.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So again, we have parity.
Milan really can sense it now.
With
This game is
Bang
theirs to
Mantap
win.
Selamat
They
ya.
just need to step it up and force the issue.
O'Reilly receives it in a good position here. O'Reilly unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Iya Bang Boang. Makasih tutorialnya juga.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Yamal. And he's heaved it away. And he's got... It's Dropper! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Saya Kaladong Nasi Devisai 3
Just sitting
Dukaka.
on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Indonesia now on the verge of victory. Save for a few... That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides
Ayo
playing
semangat
their
Bang
part in
Boang.
a great game of
Bisa
football.
tuh, push
A
lagi.
real ride that had
Masa iya
almost
divisi
glued
3
to our
Bang Boang?
seats from the very beginning.
Bukannya kemarin udah divisi
So a game
1.
of thrills and tiny margins. So many...
Gala Devisai 1, E2 Akun Yateman Minta Dai Walin.
Anjay, akun temen minta dijualin. Berapa sekarang harganya tuh Bang Boang?
Diamaunya 180K, Yuda Ada Kryov.
Wow, mantap itu Bang. 180, berarti sama akun-akunnya gitu ya? Sama akun Gmailnya juga.
Yasamuan Yabang, email plus Pazard, Akun Steam plus Pazard, Itkanami plus Pazard.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the
Yuda
next 2
Harmony
hours,
too.
it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great...
Getting up there!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Lampard. No, it's Sorloth. Sorloth is fouled.
Ya semuanya bang, email, paspor.
What a start, free kick in a
Manja,
dangerous position
ngeri
in
bang.
the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of
Oke
the
oke,
game.
aku nggak pakai Steam soalnya bang. Aku main cuma di PS.
Lampard! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Lawan mobile Bisa Gosish. Akan
Good,
PS
strong
ini.
midfield running here. Oh, that's a very shot goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Davids going forward. Solot is onto this. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too
Yeah,
early
aku
for
di
either
PS,
to
bang.
start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Paredes.
Dwayne Apton Gerard Jamanolu.
Haaland. And it's Messi. Now Paredes. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Paredes. And he's got away from it. Shoot! Just the wrong side.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh
Boleh
of
bang,
relief
kalau
here.
mau
He really
mabar bang.
spotted that and it wasn't
Lawan
far
mobile
away
bisa
at
nggak sih?
all.
Oh, lawan mobile nggak bisa bang. Cuma konsol bang. Kalau mau tungguin bang. Biasanya ada viewerku juga yang pakai mobile bang.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Good take, and is he in? Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Anjing.
And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Davids might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Diouf. Haaland, great chance! It's a loose ball. Not the most accurate pass.
Klo PS Belly Game Nya DMN Bang. Igoriya. BRP ini
Crosses it
harganya.
in.
Atau gratis ka?
Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Pacho. Paredes. Bellingham. Well read. And the danger is averted. Lampard. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoisted in. It's in!
Kalau PS beli gamenya gimana bang? Iya. Harganya itu gratis. Kalau mobile gratis bang, eFootball bang.
Have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next
eFootball
5 to 10
gratis.
minutes
Banyak
will
sih
call
kalau
for real
game-game gratis.
focus as the
Kalau
opposition
yang
will
beli ada juga bang.
inevitably react.
Kayak GTA, God of
Paredes.
War. Banyak bang.
And if you have just joined us,
Kalau
still
beli
just
lumayan juga
one
harganya bang.
goal
Kalau yang itu
between
bang.
them.
Tunggu
1-0
diskon
the
aja bang.
score.
Kayak Steam.
Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Solot, tries to play it through. It's Lampard! And he hits the net! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Davids coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Romero calmly anticipates. Wan-Bissaka. Just past the 40th minute mark. Oh, that's superb. Shevchenko. It's Bellingham. And it's Lampard. Shevchenko. Can he finish? Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Tarjam made and keep in the bar
and
bang.
things are starting to look awfully cosy. He has found the way through. Final touch was poor.
Indonesia really are good at what
Oke,
they're
siap
doing.
Bang
They'll
Boang.
gladly take
Ditunggu
any opportunity to launch that
permabarannya.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a poor throw that. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Indonesia looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Referee's given a throw. Paredes. And here's Haaland. And this is Messi. That's good play. Nice physical challenge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passing nice and neat. Messi. Lampard. Bellingham. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Juke. Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in a great position here. Serginho crossed into the box. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Solot. And the counter is on. Messi under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Solot. Bellingham. Paredes. Bellingham. Serginho. Aims beyond the defence. Serginho. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Solot. That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Solot.
Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Solot. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Davids demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Haaland. Cafu stood up well to him there, and he's managed to get free. Oh, Joe! Good strong hand by the keeper.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 9, Messi. Number 18, Shevchenko. Number 7,
Drogba. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Merino.
Coming on the field.
Drogba has it in a wide position.
Neymar.
That's an excellent
Number
interception.
77, Yamal.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just
Number
passing
21,
time.
Hey. Number 8, Gerrard. Substitution in progress.
Neymar. Neymar! He's kicked it out just.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Keeper's dealt with that. That'll be a throw-in. Neymar. Neymar's cross. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Serginho. Good ball, good take. And he's straight offside. Indonesia are almost home and dry now. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, easy pickings there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Drogba.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Wan-Bissaka. He's a sharp little ball here. Paredes. Now it's Drogba.
Has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Kane, very much the man of the moment. He's on it, can he get away? Drogba, he's found the way through. Swings in, there's the header! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Today's match day.
Push device I jangan malam lawanya jago pada keluar semua WKWKW.
Oh, jadi harusnya gimana Bang Ari? Lawan siang aja? Atau pagi? Atau tengah malam bagusnya? Aku juga sembarang aja ini nge-push Bang.
Inakaus device I paji samsoraku derang 50 ribu.
50.000. Oke, berarti pagi sampai sore. Siap-siap.
Malam mabar tu biasa aya WKWKW.
Malam mabar biasa aja. Oke, siap Bang Ari. Sumber hasil.
Susa Bangkalo push device I malam,
Smartpacis,
karna ikjago
Smartpacis.
tu danik joki tu pada malam hari WKWKW.
Susah Bang kalau push divisi malam karena yang jago-jago dan yang joki-joki pada malam hari. Oke, Bang Ari. Kita coba push aja bang. Bisa nggak sampai 100 besar? Kalau menang ini masuk 100.000 kayaknya. Kalau pagi aku takutnya nggak bisa main sekarang bang. Lagi agak ada kesibukan juga. Bisanya kayaknya sore sampai malam. Ya kayak gini lah jam-jam 6. Semoga aja nggak ketemu yang keras lah. Kita berharap.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary.
Ayo gas MABAR to Sesama bang ari guru pleasing.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene.
Shot, surely!
Aku jam to push device tadi malam main 5x kali 3x karena baru nyobain rasakan baru cook.
Kalau tengah malam aku juga nggak bisa bang.
Bang bang belum live kah?
Fokus dulu ya bang, bentar bang. Kita fokus dulu bang.
Couldn't quite catch up to that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's in on goal. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. Looking to play him in. Now there's a Messi! Goal! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gently done. And he was quick to react. Gerrard. And it's Kimmich. No way through. Now it's Shevchenko. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele touches it back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe. Bellingham. That has not gone well. Lampard, Tacho gets over and intercepts. Mbappe, big chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Not the most accurate pass. Surlot.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's in a great position here. Serginho calmly anticipates. Peruzzi punts it upfield. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
First Bandung definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Konsa did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Yamal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, this is a great position. Lampard. Davids. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Solot. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Yamal. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Lampard. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Yamal. Now that's well seen too.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get rid. Dembele. 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 And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Gerrard. Brilliantly cut out. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. And they've got rid. Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Serginho did well to... And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Dembele. Well read, nice interception. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He leaps for it! And no mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Shot a goal! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. It's Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Persib Bandung really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Mbappe. This might spell danger. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Sorloth. Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Bellingham. Now this could... Mbappe! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
The coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Gerrard. Coming on the field.
Tries to play it through.
6.
York.
Number 8.
He's dealt with that really well.
Substitution.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Doué. Can he spark a counter here? Doué. This is a promising build-up.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through. Oh, important interception. Doué. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. Drogba constantly looking for the ball into the box. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goulet changes him with that pass. That is good alertness. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Gerrard. Played into space. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Just 5 minutes left. And it's Dembele. Look at the space here! Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Doué. Kimmich.
Persib Bandung really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Chance here to counter. Oh, just a keeper now! Doué. And that is that. Indonesia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Berhenti dulu ya. Udah 100.000 bang, 87.000. Dah cukup, kayaknya cukup.
Indonesia get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello, everybody,
Will they
and
get the win
welcome
they need to
to
get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're ready now for the anthems. So we're up and running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Nicely weighted ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Trossard. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lampard. Bellingham. And it's Ihan. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Sorlot. Now there's... And the shot! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And Sorlot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Sorlot is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Messi. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Sorlot. He's having a pop! Oh, it's hit the post! And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Serginho stood his ground strongly. Messi. Bellingham. And Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Bellingham! Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Laporte. And Ihan. Camavinga. To Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Trossard. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Boleh dikomen-komen, bang.
Milan have a free kick.
Mabar boleh, bang.
And it's Messi. Camavinga. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's a little off target. And claimed it back swiftly.
Vert really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, it's a big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, important interception. Ihan. And it's Wirtz. The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi. Rodri. And that has left him in a heap. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Shevchenko duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Bellingham running with the ball. In with the challenge. Messi. Camavinga. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Indonesia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we are back underway. Wirtz. And it's Lampard. Oh, that's well done, really robust. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Senesi. Bellingham going forward. Look at the space. He's having a shot! Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, just a keeper now. Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he fought Shevchenko, takes a shot! He's got a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia goes for a shot! And he hits the net! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Rodri. Messi. Ayhan. Wirtz. And he stands tall, impenetrable. It's Camavinga. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Wirtz. He is through here. He's cut it out. Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away. They're back within reach. Simplicity itself.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Milan may be down, but not out just yet.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Bellingham. Now it's Wirtz. He's a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And it's Wirtz. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, they could break here. Looking for the run. He can run on. And the shot! And a neat finish! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Indonesia visibly comfortable, now up by 3. This is a promising build-up. And he is dashing away. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This looks promising.
It was indecision all around. They have to do the
shot, surely! And that's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he was quick to react. Lampard. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Trossard. So no flag here. Trossard! No, that's just wide. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And that has flown over. Ihan. Mbappe. Davids. Yamal. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Yamal purring through the... He's had a shot! Ihan with the clearance. It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish of... And we're done. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.
Kita gacha dulu, guys. Mari kita gacha. Anjir. Tuhan. Ilham. Mustafa Sober, aku pengen Mustafa Sober guys. Mustafa, semoga dapat Mustafa Sober. Sepuluh Mustafa Sober. Ayo Mustafa. Sober. Kita pakai langsung guys. Kita butuh kiper. Boleh di komen-komen guys, dapat apa POTD-nya. Ini Alejandro Grimaldo.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Ferran Torres. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Can he get on the end of this? Ferran, he's rising! Goal! Spain! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to play it through. Oh, good taken. And a chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to.
And the shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here. Raya trying to keep this in. He has a look up.
De Ketelaere really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ferran Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Llorente. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Agahawa. Real chance here. There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. It's their second corner of the game. Grimaldo goes short. And the finish! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Pedri certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's having a go! Spain have their third corner. They've played it short. Backward it goes. He's having a shot! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Marcos Llorente certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Tielemans. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now Castagna. Castagna. Doku. And it's De Bruyne. Grimaldo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Goes for a shot! It's loose, he'll try from distance! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Onana. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Somewhat off target. Doku. He's got away. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Spain go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Tielemans. Doku. Now there's a fine ball. Akahawa. Oh, that's fabulous. Fermin. Can he finish? Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Spain largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. So straight into the second half.
De Ketelaere really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's forced to go back, and they've switched it over to the other side. That's destined for the flank. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Akahawa. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Doku. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Tielemans. Now it's Doku. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Castagna. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Now, who's going to be first to this? Opts to play it back. Doku. Now it's De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere has been caught there. It's a foul. De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Llorente. Akahawa is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
It's not an especially good pass, that. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mantaf Bangas Turasenam Jarinya.
That's great
Skipping some
so
comments. Inakaus Devisai Paji Samp Soraku Derang 5-0 Ribu. Malam Mabar 2 Biasaya WKWKW. Susa Bankalo Push Devisai Malam, Karna Jago 2 Danik Joki 2 Pada Malam Hari WKWKW. Ao Gas Mabar 2 Asama Bangari Guru Pleasing. Aku Jam 2 Push Devisai Tadi Malam Main 5x Kali Kala 3x Karna Baru Nyobane Rasikan Baru Kukuk. Hey ha ha bang bong Belam live ka.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Rodri. Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Pedri. Oh, now he can run away with... Great chance! And that's a tiny finish. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! And that's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Belgium cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Ferran Torres! Ferran Torres! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Ferran Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They're up to 5 corners now. Grimaldo with the short one. Forced to go back. And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Spain now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's burst through. And he shoots! Spain palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fermin.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mantaf Bangas Turasenam Jarinya. Skipping some comments.
That was well played.
Inakaus Devisai Paji Samp Soraku Derang 5-0 Ribu.
He's found support out
Malam
wide.
Mabar 2 Biasaya WKWKW. Susa Bankalo Push Devisai Malam, Karna Jago 2 Danik Joki 2 Pada Malam Hari WKWKW.
Oh no,
Ao Gas Mabar 2 Asama Bangari Guru Pleasing. Aku Jam 2 Push Devisai Tadi Malam Main 5x Kali Kala 3x Karna Baru Nyobane Rasikan Baru Kukuk. Hey ha ha bang bong Belam live ka.
Play him in. Real chance! Just cruising! They are shouting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. De Bruyne. De Ketelare.
Oh, really well played.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Onana. Shifted it to the flank. Moreira is wide and looking to get onto this. Agahawa. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Masa kan stop Pak.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan
time for the first of the anthems. So off we go then. And here's Maradona. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Surlot. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Belling. And a chance! And again! There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Manhaf Bangastura Jarinya. Skipping some comments. Inagaus Devisai Paji Sam Soraku Derang 5-0 Review. Malam Mabar 2 Biasa WKWKW. Suza Bankalo Push Devisai Malam, Karna Ik Jago 2 Danik Joki 2 Pada Malam Hari WKWKW. Ao Gas Mabar 2 Sama Bangari Guru Pleasing. Aku Jam 2 Push Devisai Tadi Malam Main 5x Kali Kala 3x Karna Baru Nyobain Rasikan Baru Kukuk. Hey Hara Hara Bang Bong Bellam Live Ka.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Succumbs to the pressure. Serginho. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't.
Here's a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. No foul, says the referee. Gavi. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Marquinhos. Shevchenko running with intent.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gavi. And it's Messi. Gavi. To Messi. Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. That's good running with the ball. Messi. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. And he's gone backward here. And he shoots! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all that...
Solid! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. It's all becoming so easy. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they...
And the shots! Messi! From another planet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are right back within touch. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, wonderful.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Yes! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Indonesia visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Bellingham. And here's Maradona. No, it's come to nothing. Messi. Gavi. He's looking wide. He is starved of space and time. Elects to cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Lampard. Gavi. Now it's Maradona. Surlot. Lovely pass, but can he get... Messi! And a neat finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Sasaki. And it's Bellingham. It's Gavi. Davids. Closing shot at goal! Maradona. Played back into the centre. And here's Shevchenko. And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Lampard plays it short. Chance for a shot! And it's slung out wide. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Indonesia have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Chance! It's hit the upright. Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And yes, it's him again. Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Marquinhos. And it's Messi. Lampard has given away a free kick. Marquinhos. And this is Maradona. He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose here. Rodri. That's going wide left. Ferran Torres. He's in a great position here. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Solot. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Gavi. And the counter is on. Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rodri. Ferran Torres. Now it's Maradona. Ferran Torres. Great vision.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Over to the right flank. Messi. And it's Gavi. Bellingham. That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And that's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 40.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Davids. Lampard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's a sharp pass. Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence, and he plays one through. And Shevchenko! They want to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, such a clever touch. Solid! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 3. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Bellingham can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Juanmi providing an outlet on that flank. Gerrard. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Juanmi. Davids. And it's Neymar. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Messi. Gerrard. Indonesia. And that is that. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So, time for the anthems. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across.
Real chance! Brilliant from Shevchenko!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Jordan, decent chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. Oh, can he get onto this? Gets a good foot in there. Charlotte. He's gone forward. Yamal receives it in a good position here. That's destined for the flank. And here's Trossard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bellingham getting forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. machine! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great. Lampard! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Lampard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Trossard. Jordan have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Trossard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Shevchenko. Solot finding himself in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vermeer. Kane. And Jamal. Lampard. Bellingham looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that takes him up to 30 goals for this side. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Good ball, good take. Played out to the left flank. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's made its way to him. Big chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Played. Oh, good climb! And he hits the net again in a trice, and they are soaring. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Number 7.
And yes, it's him again. Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Trossard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Vermeer. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Jamal. Kane is having a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to...
Goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And that is headed for the middle. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Lampard, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's in a great position here. Vermeer goes down, but nothing given. And this is Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Solot. Steaming on goal. Messi!
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Solot. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Towering header. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's
Mantak Bengas Turasenam Jarinya. Skipping some comments. Inakash Devisai Paji Sam Soraku Derang 5-0 Ribu. Malam Mabar 2 Biasidaya WKWKW. Sousa Bankalo Push Devisai Malam, Karna Ikjago Chudanik Joki Tupada Malam Hari WKWKW. Ao Gas Mabar to Asama Bangari Guru Pleasing. Aku Jam 2 Push Devisai Tadi Malam Main 5x Kali Kala 3x Karna Baru Nyobane Rasikan Baru Kukur. Hey Hara Hara Bang Bang Bellam Live Ka.
And a chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Kane. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a sharp pass. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now this could be a chance. Vermeer. It's a really well-measured ball. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 58 minutes.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Pacho. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Davids running with the ball. Solot. Spread it left. And here's Solot. Oh, what a ball! Chance! Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Messi, driving through the middle. And the shot! And that's a good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And now he has two.
Number 9.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Solid! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Belling. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Shevchenko. Tries a shot! And he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Indonesia.
Time then for the first
22,
substitution of the game.
Number 7.
Koundé. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Kane.
Number 9.
And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Number 6. Frank Lampard.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Number 11. Neymar. Number 10. Didier Drogba.
Great chance! And that has flown over.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Drogba. Drogba! It's bounced back off the post. And no mistake. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't...
Shoots! And that's a tiny finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee has just said play on. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Minutes has been indicated.
Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has put paid to that. Could move up a gear here. And here's Drogba. York, he's on it, can he get away? Has to go back here. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Of anybody who has found himself a little lost today, please look at the screen.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Getting up there! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Messi! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Messi powering forward here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Knocks it into space. And he is deftly away. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Flecken, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. First quarter of an hour gone. Rafinha. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Davids. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the...
Can he finish? And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you. It's Lampard! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. And they're threatening to fly away here. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Caicedo. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here. Davids. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Bellingham. Shevchenko! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much...
Tries a shot! Loose. Oh, what is happening? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that's another good win of the ball. Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
In with the challenge. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Trossard. He's looking wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he was quick to react. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he's intervened well there. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Indonesia really are in control here. They've done exactly what they've set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Indonesia enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Serginho hoisted it. Gets his head on it! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Indonesia are having a ball here. That has been cut short. Yamal, he's got away. Referee's given a throw. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That ball looks a good one. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Caicedo. Now Trossard. Well read, nice interception.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Lampard. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. He's cut it out. Yamal. De Bruyne.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rafinha with... Oh, shooting chance! And that is faded wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. And that is out of play. Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Madueke puts a... Oh, greatly! Goal! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And it's De Bruyne. Shevchenko looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Caicedo played out to the left flank. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Trossard. Cafu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the... Great chance! And there's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Madueke. He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball is out of play. So we have movement on both benches. Caicedo. Into the channel. Can he get onto this? Davids. Lampard. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Scholes running with the ball. And it's O'Reilly. Lampard. Out towards the flank. And this is Scholes. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now who's going to be first to this? Defending of the desperate variety. Eto'o. O'Reilly. Firmino. For De Bruyne. Messi, given the lift of his goal. And here's Shevchenko. Caicedo. And it's Jimenez. And Alexander-Arnold. Firmino. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Shevchenko. Driving forward. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Eto'o. O'Reilly. That pass has been well intercepted. He shifted it to the flank. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Jimenez. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. And that is well cleared. So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they...
Apa? Apa sih?
Dek baru baca WA mu dah. Mana nih gue mau cuma. Lu mau masih kurang.
Pagi.
Antarnya tak ya? Apa antarnya? sudah tu dia ikut pulang dia. Nak makan makan makan. Apa? Pulang. Apa lagi tikus? Apa lo ke? Apa? Tidak tahu.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times.
Shot, surely! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's been taken short. Bellingham. He's having a shot! It's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Takes a shot! And he's following up! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Serginho. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's looking wide. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's a throw-in. Davids. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Jimenez. Guardiola. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Jimenez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi just eases him off the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great vision. And this is Lampard. Surlot. Great chance! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lampard running with the ball. Threads one in. Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tacho picks it up from the goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Driving forward. Lampard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Davids has created one goal already. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's nice. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. That is a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe. Vardiol. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball comes in. Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. Pass is just off target. Mbappe. And it's Messi. And here's Sörloth. That's the end of the first 45. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Indonesia absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Indonesia are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Serginho. Lampard. It's Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Indonesia are having a ball here. Alexander-Arnold. He went Messi! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Stood up well to him there. Bellingham, he's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden. It's Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. He is through here. It's a goal kick. Davids is being harried and hassled.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Almost an hour gone. And it's Lampard. Lampard. It's Lampard! He's put his foot right through that one.
Lampard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Jimenez. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Bellingham. They're urging him to shoot. Shot a goal! Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball. Solid! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a...
Oh, the can he finish? And that has flown over.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Lampard. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. Decent chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Indonesia certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Bellingham. That's good play. Foden did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi has got himself a free kick. Alexander-Arnold, Lewandowski, and here's Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, it's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Foden showing great feet there. And it's Lampard. Can he get on the end of this? Jimenez gets it clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Davids, well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. He's picked his way through. Chance! And a neat finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Club America are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Camavinga. And it's Lewandowski. And Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Oh, look at this chance for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lampard. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear...
Makan hả Lan? Makan lại. Hả? Olun. Kau makan bang Bonti lah. Hah? Betul lah. Sekali main lagi kok ya.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're ready now for the anthems. So that's got things underway. Paris Saint-Germain have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Solid! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Solot. He's going for goal! Brilliant from Solot! That is a gem! An absolute gem! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Caicedo. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Molina. Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. And Messi! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pacho, tidy with his distribution. Lampard. Yamal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Molina. Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Now it's Solot. Pacho defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Bellingham. Might be... And the finish! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Lampard. Oh, that's a key interception. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He has found the way through. That's a sharp pass. He's on it, can he get away? Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Paredes. For Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Molina. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Trossard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Messi, driving through the middle. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ferran Torres. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Solot. And he's such... Chance, surely! Oh, this time surely!
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Caicedo. And that brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. Lampard. Lampard! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Terrific effort! It's hit the crossbar. Davids! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bellingham. Zabani spots it and intercepts. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Caicedo. Marquinhos gets a foot in here, driving on and making good progress. And here's Sorlot. Goes for a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Vermin.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He was under real pressure there. He's a sharp little ball here. Lampard. Sorlot being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's nice. And Messi! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Indonesia are having a ball here. Nice physical challenge. And it's Lopez.
Mantap Bangas Turasenam Jarinya.
No way through.
Skipping some comments. Inagaus Devisai Paji Sam Soraku Derang 5-0 Ribu. Melam Mabar 2 Biasit Iya WKWKW. Souza Bankalo Push Devisai Malam, Karna Ikjago 2 Danik Joki 2 Pada Malam Hari WKWKW. Ao Gas Mabar 2 Asama Bangari Guru Pleasing. Aku Jam 2 Push Devisai Tadi Malam Main 5x Kali Kala 3x Karna Baru Nyobain Rasakan Baru Kukuk. Hey ha ha bang bong Bellam live
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender. Oh, no, this does not look good. That is... Molina. Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham does well to get it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Serginho proves too strong. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zabani. And Molina. Yamal. Caicedo. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's gone backward here.
Paris Saint-Germain seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Lovely bit of skill. Aimed at the far side. Zielinski attempts a clearance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, such a... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's kicked it out. That's a great save. And that's it. Tunisia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing...